simply quick this thing. And since this is so, the whole idea is that people from different verticals and about AI work Collabspace. So you're also coming from a specific vertical, right? You work, so you are working as a software developer, right? Full stack, correct?
Yeah, full stack engineer.
Full stack engineer. So what exactly is your stack? Like, what do you work in? Which like
My
language?
stack, yeah, it actually includes various technologies and languages, but currently I'm working on Golang, BigQuery, SQL,
Mhm.
React.js, and TypeScript.
Okay, okay. And how long you have that like this kind of an experience? Like how long you have been working?
Yeah, so it's been around 4.5 years
Okay.
as of now.
Fair enough. So a lot of things have changed, right? So you would say like you would rate yourself a bit of a higher on side. You can deliver full stack on your own, right? The project, like you don't
Yeah,
like
pretty much. Yes. So I'm familiar with GCP as well.
okay.
So I can handle pretty much like the hosting part and all the services that needs to be created in GCP
Okay.
for a full stack application.
Okay, so that's perfect. So anyway, you can keep on looking this space, and again, it's an everyday kind of a learning. I will be live for most of this upcoming, at least for a couple of upcoming months, because it's a bigger picture, and I can quickly share quick context that what AI Collab space is, and the like this is under the project. So I'm trying to work on a very human first AI approach, right? It's a very research based project, right? That we need to develop our own AI, which is not machine centric, but rather human centric. That is a bit of a philosophical back of this thing. And under that, I'm doing a couple of AI awareness sessions, right? So I have to do these things with as many people from different verticals as I can. So different domains, right? So you can work in the media, you can work in the agriculture, and how AI is evolving in today's context, right? Like you have to be on top of it, and most of the coding that you're doing, like you also know, do you use any kind of IDE, automated IDE to develop the code? Anything you use?
Yeah. So at my organization, we have been provided with some kind of AI tools which are integrated itself in the IDE, such as cursor and
Or you use that?
uh, cursor and one more tool. I don't remember the
Lovable or
name as of
something?
now.
Bold? Lovable, bold, something like that.
Um, no, it's a tool like which can be integrated inside the IDE.
Okay.
I think it's called Codium or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
just like that. So cursor is definitely is there. So the whole context is that whatever you have been learning so far is pretty much outdated for everyone who has the skills, right? Whatever domain you
Yeah.
say, you can, even if you're coding, like within 1 year, you'll see, and then 2 to 3 years, you'll see you don't even have to code that kind of a fine tuning. Right now, with cursor, I can deliver full stack by myself, even if I don't know much, right? But that doesn't mean
Yeah.
that people with experts are going to go out, right? Someone has to vet those kind of this thing. But the point is that numbers are getting very few. Like if I need 100 people to deliver a particular project, now I only need 2 to 3 people. That's the kind of a scale we are looking right now, and that's why where things are heading. That if you are not comfortable with these kind of automated tools, so Anytime is one of the most popular. And to be honest, I'm more comfortable with the Power Automate, which basically is kind of the same thing. And it's not like a new thing. Anytime is not definitely a new thing. So you can learn like I started BotPress is another tool, right? Kind of a AI workflow tool and Power Automate. My whole journey started, and I didn't know that it would be something like this will be more popular. And I delivered kind of very good solutions in Power Automate itself. And that is the key to understanding in today's kind of a AI like driven world, where you learn the AI tools very powerful and understand the real world scenarios. Like you said that you're trying to do for some passive income, right? Some kind of a AI workflow you can
Yes.
create or something. Anything you have in mind, or right now just the automated tool is this kind of a part of your passive income?
Yeah,
Any
I think we can make
workflows you
this
have in mind?
session. Yeah, I think we can make this session interactive by if I try to give a presentation around how I hosted N8N like remotely with free tier, and I can like also show my
Perfect,
workflow.
perfect. Yeah, yeah. So it's purely collaborative. That's why I purely improvise on the sessions. Although if I get a lot of beginners, right? So I purely go with the flow, right? The sessions. So that at least people who are not into AI, who don't know code, because most of the 90% of the crowd is they don't know any about coding, right? But they
Yeah.
want to learn AI. But they are very essential tools. So I can quickly go through the session, then we can do like a bit of an interactive kind of a session where you can share your workflow, which you are doing, right? And I can try to understand what exactly you're trying to deliver, and if I can help or I can support on any part, right? We can take it in the upcoming sessions also, something like that. Okay. So that is
Sure.
the need actually. The whole idea is that people from different collab mindset should come and work on a project. That is the key to the being a successful AI-driven world, because you can't compete with these kind of a big companies on any front right now on the AI gen companies, right? So the best approach for us is to be very collaborative. If I'm working on a use case, so like you have a workflow, so I'll just begin the session so that at least given the context, and I purely do a bit of a improvisation that at least someone should know like what exactly is AI. You must be knowing, right? That what how exactly machines are learning, and what are the different domains in which machines, like we have computer vision, we have a like all the perceptual, how human operate on different senses. The machines are also having their own senses now. Like it's basically we're heading towards the artificial general intelligence nowadays, right? So you must be knowing all these basics, like what exactly is AI, and what are this system.
Mm.
There will be core session for agentic also. Again, these are again very basics of AI. So as we go progress, and anytime should, since I was introduced today as in like just a basic, upcoming workflow can be very advanced, right? And you can definitely you're free to work for some learning projects, and I will definitely will help you if someone joins. I have a couple of two full stack also who will joins whenever they have time. They can also contribute, right? These are the
Okay.
applications you always been knowing like about the AI. We can totally start with the N10 itself, right? N10 is technically a workflow automation tool, right? And you would say that what is the code set? So like when you do, and then why this kind of a workflow automation, why N10 become popular? That's also another fact, like why N10 is more popular than any other automation tool that came up is because it has a community edition, right? And it has a lot of tools, and that release of a community edition that they did, that a lot of people can enter, right? So that is the key to this. And understanding those kind of workflow is the one of the key of that. Like whatever you're doing every day, try to create a story around it and then convert that into automated workflow. So people can start their own agencies, and there are some, better way of getting the passive incomes also. For that, you will have to understand the practicality of with each and every company which is trying to transition. So right now we are in the stage of transition, as traditional companies are transitioning into the AI first companies, right? So that transition happening, and they have some problem statements. So you as AI automation like engineer, or you can say if you have your own agency, you can simply help them enable that, right? So that is the one of the most powerful way of getting the passive income. Solve a real world problem, and that's where the connection is important. You cannot sit there and just do the repetitive, because once someone has worked on the automated posted uh, workflow, right? That's pretty much automated. Like it's not that difficult. But if you pick some company and work with them, pick anyone, any independent developer, and keep on working, you will hit a jackpot sooner or later, right? And that will be the key to your passive income. So to coming back to the main topic, Anytime is just a workflow automation tool designed to simplify the complex tasks without heavy coding, drag and drop, right? So as a coder, you can create your own kind of a agentic system, right? If you have worked on LLMs, have you worked on LLMs? Any kind of a coding done like Olama or ChatGPT? Have you integrated those?
Yeah. So I worked it on a pet project where I developed an application which runs LLM locally, and basically it allows a user to input or attach a PDF, and out of it user can ask question on top of that. So is it
Okay.
basically uh, uh, like it basically runs a OCR model, which
Okay.
basically extract the text out of PDF and then lets the user query those PDF files.
Okay. So you have worked on OCR based kind of a system, right? Which you have developed. And
Yeah.
which LLM you used in that? If I may ask.
So yeah, I used the Gemini model only.
Gemini. Gemini is you have a paid version right now, or like how do you operate on that?
So I downloaded the model locally and then run it
Oh, you can do that. That's
through
cool.
through Olama.
Okay, you have worked on Olama also, so that is good to know. So that's where we are heading also, that we can create your own, but there's no point reinventing the wheel. You can simply use. I'll just You can simply use anytime to do this. So it's a pretty much drag and drop, and you can, since you have already installed it, so we can just simply go back to this thing. But you can, lot of integration is there with anytime, right? So it has a 350, and that's why these are the keys. One the platform which is going to win, it will win all. Like this is going to be dominating. That's why anytime and Power Automate is also you should look, right? If you're really looking to refine your edges, because Microsoft is not going to go anywhere, right? So if you know anytime, you it's pretty much the same thing with the Power Automate. So all you have to do is sit one good weekend and learn Power Automate, and you have very powerful skill into your skill set, right? Which any kind of company is going to do, because a lot of companies are demanding that, you know what, we are Microsoft driven company, right? Most of the apps we are using Excel, and so why don't you do something in Power Automate? I have personally worked on special requests only on Power Automate rather than on anytime, right? Even if there are a lot of benefits here, they are willing to pay some extra just for to working on the Power Automate. So that is kind of a key insight I'm trying to just share. Like if you already know anytime, try to work on something, keep that skill set also ready, right? So that is there. With and each company is like Comet, there's Perplexity has recently launched Comet, right? You know about that?
Yes, I know a bit about it,
Yeah.
but
So
not sure
these are the
about.
things. So that is the thing, being on top. And anyway, you are not a beginner, so this session is not that far, but that is it can generate the uh, actionable insights. These kind of workflows, it can automate and execute workflows reliably, right? If you're getting the prompt, you can get the ping in your own mail. Okay, my workflow automation is going on, right? Any kind of even posting or anything, you can get the ping. You can always be connected, even if it is fully automated. You can be connected with the ping, the trace, the log of something, right? So your kind of a automated supervision is also happening. You can benefit the different kind of AI and automation, and one like workflows already you know about some of the examples. So in this session, which I was trying to look to is not exactly this because yesterday I was doing the same, but they didn't know much about that. So I just showed them, okay, you know what? So I have done the Docker installation, and how have you installed like you worked on the Docker or like how?
Yes, I know about Docker, and I have, you know, so as I said, like I was trying to, run the anytime locally using Docker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So I'm pretty much familiar with Docker. Yes.
okay, yeah. So definitely because you have that very much your domain. So like you have done, so there are a couple of options. So you locally you are using Docker based or you're using node based kind of installation.
So I'm using a Docker-based installation.
Docker. Okay, so that's also I don't have to cover that, right? How to install and you already. This is my image, and again maybe you can start with after this you can basically share what you are working on that would be more relevant in this kind of a session. I'll just uh, share like which was uh, Uh, just a second. Anytime. Uh, and yeah. So this is my local again. I'm facing, in fact, I was facing some issues. Last time I did installation, since I've mostly worked on Power Automate, I was facing some kind of a you can say my local host is opening in kind of a different. I have to manually edit and again go back to the port numbers. So I was facing this issue. That's why I just kind of create a basic form submission and couple of conditions. So again, upcoming sessions will be related to more advanced. I'll create a ready-made workflows based on the use cases. So here I will stop since this already I could have done the bit of an interactive. Now you can share your screen and what you're working on and any kind of a problem statement before like try to understand what you're working.
Sure. Um,
You can share your screen.
just, like, I sent a request to share it.
Okay. Should I stop here? Yeah, I've allowed it.
Just 1 second. I need to allow Zoom to
Okay.
access my screen. 1 second. I need to rejoin my meeting for
Sure.
it. let me go through how I let me go through first how I hosted this N10 free remotely. So currently I'm using a platform called as Render, and in here
Okay.
I basically created a web service,
Mhm.
and in that web service I choose yeah, here I choose existing image, and from here I choose N10 image. Latest.
So render
Yeah,
gave you
so
render gave you that server space for free, right?
sorry.
So did you install it there? It was pre-built image there on the render.
So basically, we are able to, like start N10 using two ways. First is this Docker image, and second one is the node-based
Yeah.
uh,
Mhm.
node-based. Yeah. So here we need to like mention the image URL from the Docker, and then we need to just connect it. It will download the image and create a container out of it. Thereafter, we need to like provide. We need to like select the free tier,
Uh-huh.
and then we need to like set some environment variables.
Uh-huh.
So I can show you like what all environment variables are necessary for running it on this render SaaS platform.
Okay.
So here, as we can see, we need to provide database URL, and so we would be like storing all the end-to-end data in a Postgres database.
Okay.
So in order to store it, we need to like use some kind of another SaaS platform which allows users to store data in a Postgres database, uh, and provides a way to connect to it. And so here what I've done is that I am using nhost, which is another platform which has some free tier and provides a way to store data in a Postgres database. So I have created a project, and here I have I have created uh, an project. So here when we create it, we need to like make it public first, and after making it public, we need to yeah here we need to make it public, and then we need to just grab these credentials and use it here in the environment variable. After that, we are able to just after updating this, it will let us to deploy our service again. So after deploying it, it will just kick the process of N10 to store the data in Postgres DB, and after that, it will just migrate all the tables to it. So here, if I show you this DB, so here we can see it has created all the tables which are required to run and store the N10 uh, credentials, workflows, and user profiles, all those data uh, uh, on this N10 service. Right after this, we are able to access this URL, and through this URL, we will be able to run our own N10 service. So it will first require us to log in via like create a user and password.
Yeah.
After
It's a
that, we will
standard
be able
process,
to
right?
yeah,
That,
then it's a standard process.
so
Then we will be able to
you kind of hosted the whole Docker uh, system on the on your render only, right? So render is kind
yeah
of
yeah
provided you that virtual space and you are installing Docker there. That's pretty much it, right?
yeah yeah. Behind the scenes, it uses a VM to host our own container. So the only thing is that it will sleep after 40 seconds of inactivity.
Mhm.
But I think it is pretty much okay
No,
to
that's very
get.
powerful actually. Did you try that yourself or like how you decided to? Because render I you was doing for some of the web app deployment only. I didn't know that they
Yeah,
provided
so
these spaces also.
yeah, actually I discovered this method by myself.
Oh,
after looking here and there. So if you like, you won't be able to find any video on the web like which will be like exploring this method.
oh,
So
that's
I
nice.
like
That's very good.
discovered on
So you
my own.
should create your video, I think. I'd be happy to
Definitely.
on anytime for this. And maybe for upcoming, that's what the whole collaborative approach is. You can share it. So maybe I can create a meeting and you can be the host there, right? You can share that how you installed anytime on the render, right? It can be helpful for more people, correct? If
Yeah,
you,
sure. I would be
I can in
happy
fact
to.
put this also. So it is and host. Okay, okay. You have to connect it. It's different from that. Okay.
Yeah, so this is for storing the Postgres data, and as I am seeing, it offers a generous free tier uh, for anyone who is starting with it. So 1 GB of database and 5 GB of network egress. Yeah. Mm.
So Amandeep, let's
So
fast forward to yeah, what you're working on anytime. Like in maybe
yeah,
few
sure,
minutes we can wrap this and we can plan on the next part.
sure. So here, what I was initially trying to do is that I was using uh, ChatGPT API to generate some kind of social media post, and then like posting it on multiple various social medias accounts. So first thing was that I need to get approval out of it,
Uh,
and then once it was approved, uh, then it will go through another workflow where it will create image and then send the uh, final payload to the to the developer APIs.
okay.
So basically, what like all these platforms offer a developer API through which we can control the account. Uh, okay,
All
and
these are there on Anytime, right? Already they provide, right?
yeah, we need to like add the credential for it first, and then then we will be able to connect it.
One upcoming session for next week, I was planning on how to post automatically on X because I saw X right on Anytime. But yeah, that's perfect. You have worked on a very like kind of a advanced version of the same. So you have worked posting the same on a multiple social media, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then
So as of now, yeah, as of now, I have migrated my N10 host to a new server. So that's why I need to like figure out like I need to like correct this connections. So I need to add some credentials to make it work.
uh-huh,
So that's why you see that they are like having this cross icon because
uh-huh.
the connection is not being created as of now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
Uh,
let's start here.
OpenAI you have to use while so you have a API key or you're planning on buying it?
No, actually, I have a Gemini account.
Uh,
So I used my college ID
yeah, yeah, it's free.
to get the access to the Gemini for 1 year, Gemini Pro actually. So I'm able to use the Gemini services for free as well.
Yes. So you'll replace that with Gemini, right? Most of the gem creations will be done with Gemini.
Yeah, we can just add a Gemini tool here, and we can like we will be able to access the Gemini through API calls.
So you did all by did you use pre-built image or you created from scratch this by the social media post?
So I borrowed this workflow from Anytime
Yeah,
template, and
yeah,
then I tweaked around a bit
yes,
to make it work for myself.
yes, yes. I was seeing. That's why I said like it looks a bit familiar, but yeah, that's very good fine tuning, right? And you can play
Yeah.
there, use your own custom Gemini and whatever you can use, right? Which works for you.
Yes. So
How it works?
mm,
I think any demo you can quickly show.
yeah.
Uh,
So
so
like
Amardeep, I think you can maybe ping. This is my number, right? Just a second. 55240.
okay.
Because Zoom is like giving a bit of an issue. I don't know why. I know 40 minutes break is there, but I was like I had another link, but that is not. So you can save this number right now and ping me hi so that if we disconnect, you can connect again on different. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, please quickly. Yeah.
So like currently I'm trying to use Slack instead of Gmail, because I think Slack offers a better way to render the posts which I need to like share.
Uh,
So I will be so I like earlier I was testing around how can I use Slack for creating a bot which would uh, you know share some kind of approval things.
uh.
It is basically a webhook.
So let me
Uh,
get this. So who are the users here? So if you can go on the demo side. So you are saying that you will it's kind of a fully automated workflow which any company can use to fully automate, right? Or is it for your personal use?
so it is kind of a generic solution, but it can be tweaked to serve our own personal use.
Yeah, for you. So this is more like a general. So you can create an initial kind of a web app or something where any company can sign up, start using it, and start posting something like that, right? You want to create, and that's your end target, correct?
Yes, yes, that is my entire
And
goal.
okay. And any demo like you can show quickly, or like is it still on like development only?
Um, so it is currently like, as I said, that some connections need to be
Right.
made before I'm able to execute this workflow. But I can share it in in the coming meetups.
Yeah, sure. So I can do what I can do is, and if you can, so maybe last 5 minutes we can discuss that only. We have so if you do execute right now, if you do execute here, so it will give an error or what it's going to give. Just do an execute.
It will give an error because as of now I haven't
OpenAI is
created
not.
the
Yeah, I
API.
was thinking, can I use like my local Olama or something other than the OpenAI, or have you checked something, or like even if let's say I don't have any credentials, and most of them the workshop people do not have credentials. Do you think we have a workaround there, or like what we can do?
Yeah, we can definitely use a local Olama. So we need
Uh,
to like first like so we need to like use the Docker to first install the Olama in the container,
yeah,
and then it will be exposed on a port,
yeah,
and through that port we will be able to deliver uh, the uh, the queries and prompts to the Olama LLM.
yes. Okay,
So
that's
one,
powerful. Yeah, I think I already installed one image like here in my Docker. I just did Olama also. So I was just thinking that if I do today before the session, I was thinking if I can do that. But that would be powerful, right? Making it fully local and not dependent on any kind of a paid services, right?
yeah, so there is a
And by the way, on content side, like you can do all kind of content or only images, right? Now the post is basically videos also because there will be. So let me get the workflow here. So first step is, and you can simply scroll. So first you have to create a social media written content. So that is your content in any kind of a bit of a text file or anything, right?
yeah, so basically it will execute a trigger, and
Uh,
it will like allow me to open this form,
uh,
and through this form I need to just enter the title and the details for the topic for which I need to create a post,
uh,
and some keywords as well. So this will be fed into the this content generation factory.
uh,
So this is just a this is just creating the prompt for the LLMs.
okay.
Okay, and this will be just fed to these LLMs, and we will be just grabbing all the context around that topic, and the fine tuned
Multiple LLMs, you can do multiple LLM context, right? Or you want to focus
yeah,
one LLM. So each LLM will like create their own version and you can pick one of those, correct? Out of those.
yes,
Okay. This is a social media content factory, and then that's just notes. What is the next step after that? Prepare and for approval and email. Okay. That's where you
yeah.
get the ping at the email and that okay, this is the content that is being worked out. Do you approve
So
it?
as we see that we are just providing a prompt here to
Uh-huh.
generate an HTML email out of the response that we got from the LLM in the previous execution step.
Mhm.
So it will just create a HTML table which will be uh, send via email,
uh,
and so I will be notified on my account, Gmail account,
uh,
that these are the posts that LLMs suggest to be created. So
okay,
after that, it will be having a button through
uh,
which I can feedback this execution whole execution workflow, that I approve the content.
uh,
Okay, and with that, so here we can see that we are having this case
okay,
where
that
we
is
are having
condition.
two cases,
So
true
right now
and
it's
false.
image only, correct? Right now image or text post or something, correct?
Yes.
Save image based post. Okay. Create post image. You are using Gen AI from yeah, Vivek, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, please share it. Okay. Okay, I was using so Zoom kind of allows you to continue with the same thing. 40 minutes all you have to do is break, right? Have you used Zoom
Yeah,
before?
right, right. Yeah, I
Okay.
use it in the company.
Okay, that's relief to know. Zoom I'm using after 3 years. Yesterday also, 2 days before we are connected, right? So I used mostly I'm using Meet or Teams based, but not Zoom anymore. But good to know actually. So yeah, you can share again and wherever we can resume from there.
Yeah, so after getting it approved, we will be generating an image for those social media posts,
Uh-huh.
and after that, we will be saving those images in another service called as IMDb. So this also has a free tier where we get I think 1 GB of space.
Okay, that's your
So
using.
after,
So this is like
yeah.
you worked on, you did a bit of an R&D, explored this, right? The free service. Right?
So this was already in the workflow
Oh, it was there.
template.
Okay, okay. Then you merge it and then final
Yeah.
publish final
So
social
we
media.
merge both. Yeah. So this is the important part where we like combine all both the result of the result of both the execution steps,
Uh,
and finally we uh, publish the post on different social media accounts.
okay, okay. Nice. I would have loved to see to at least on one. So when did you start working on this? Like walkthrough?
So I started it like a couple of weeks ago,
Week?
but I wasn't able to pursue it.
Hmm. Okay, so you can
Uh,
work. What we can do is practicality also. Maybe I anyway I was doing on X. So one thing you can do is, and next is you can keep on working. So and then you can use it for practicality. So suppose I have an X, right, where I'm trying to do a bit of an AI and I'll post it here. Maybe we can try the upcoming sessions. We can work together also, and maybe you can help on like creating an automated post for this, and I'm happy to like push it forward. That it's a kind of an interesting project, right? So that's how you can learn also. I can learn also, and we can push into the next step. Or you can simply share like once. So how long you will take to like kind of work on this, like complete it? What do you think?
yeah, actually, I was trying to create a mini version of it.
Yes.
Let me try
So
this one.
yeah, I have an X. If you want, I can we can work and I will have it. So that's what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create a community on X. So it's been 2 days, and third day it's good that you are working on. You're the first one who is working on something practical, right? So we can leverage this and create it to a very interesting project, which will be most beneficial for other people also, right?
Yeah, let me just like I created it a couple of weeks back, but I'm not sure if it will work. So let me just confirm it, and then I will show you like demo.
Yes, yes. So that is very nice to see that. So my first
So
flow is this also for my demo. In fact, I'm trying. So I posted my handle also, my X handle in the chat. Uh,
yeah, okay, 1 second. Okay.
The APIs are active, right? Developers API are X.
Yeah, just 1 second. Sorry. Uh, these are domains. Yeah, so now I think it might work. So first step is that I need to execute this workflow. So it will, open this form, which can be accessed from anywhere. Okay, I can also like have a authentication mechanism on top of that.
Yeah.
Like it will ask for email or some password.
Uh,
So here, what is happening is that I need to give a title for the post. So for
okay.
example, let's give the title as N10 workflows.
Uh,
So when I submit it, it will trigger the webhook uh, thing. So here we can see that it is yeah. So it is basically giving it generating a prompt. Okay. So here we can see. So let me like start from scratch. Okay. So we executed this form. We got the post title. Okay, and we got some submitted and form mode. So the basic the important thing is this post title. So we are using this post title from the previous step, and we are extracting it through the JSON. So we are here writing a prompt for the LLM. Okay, and now it is interpreted, and then we get the result. After getting the prompt, we are feeding it in the LLM. Correct. So now here you can see the message is this: you are helpful assistant, and then you need to do this. Write minimum 50 words about this topic. Okay, then it return back a response. Okay, and then from that output, we are able to extract uh, the text that we need to use to be able to generate the post. Okay, and so we need to like use some kind of schema here to be able to tell the LLM that it needs to output the data in this format. So here you can see that we have this structured JSON, right? We have a LinkedIn field, and then we have a Twitter field, and we also have hashtags. So this will be outputted by the LLM itself. So once we get this, we will use the X account to be able to fire a post API to create a post, to create a tweet. Okay. So here we can see that we got this from LLM,
yeah.
and then from it we are able to generate a post.
Yeah.
So we also using hashtags as well. So here we are appending the post,
Yeah, and
and
yeah,
we are showing information.
so yeah, let's
So now,
the demo. Yeah.
yeah, now if I open my own account, so this is my account. So here we can see it posted that tweet
Oh, okay,
2 minutes ago.
nice. Yeah, that's pretty much my first demo was going to be on my end. Uh, so X there and everything. And how long you think the video is there also? So how would you deal kind of a video kind of a, because that's some another major. Do they have a, because posts are easy this thing, but for video you have a lag, you have upload lag or something like that, right?
Yeah,
How?
actually, I tried the video thing, but it is a like it requires us to attach a billing account to the Google GCP. So
Oh,
like we can generate, of course, but it's not something which can be generated for a free of cost
yeah.
via API. Although we can do it in this like the Gemini chat tool that is provided on the web, but we cannot generate it free via the API. We need to like pay for it.
Yeah.
So I think I have a workflow all for that as well.
Huh. So how many
Uh,
workflows is? So you keep on tinkering with the workflows, right? How many workflows have tinkered so far?
I think there are a couple of them. Hmm. So here I was, having this mini workflow where I will be, uh, like sharing some kind of text. With that text, it will just kick the Gemini API to generate a video and then upload to Google Drive.
Okay.
So I can also like access this whole workflow remotely if I make this active.
Okay. 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 Nice. So is it active right now? No. You see the image also. It's an X or like it's I can't see the X plugin here. X is not right. Okay, it's just a generation and upload.
Hmm.
So you'll have to add the X or whatever social media, right? Still you have to work.
So this is also one of them, one of the workflow that like used.
Okay, you have worked on the meetup. Meetup also is there on it.
Yeah, I think this one is interesting. So what happens is that so suppose we are uh, uh, planning to create a kind of event
Mhm.
where people will record their entries like email address, phone number, or email
Yeah.
name, and then we will be like creating a giveaway. So for giveaway we need to like select random users, right? So what will happen is that we will be when we execute this workflow, it will create a form for us.
Uh,
That form can be accessed by anyone.
okay.
And through that form, any user will be participating in this event will be able to record their entry
Uh,
by inputting name, email, and whatsoever, and it will be stored in a Postgres DB. Okay, and then once that collection happens,
yeah.
we need to like execute this workflow, and it will do is that it will just generate a URL through which we will be able to access an app which will uh, in which we will be able to generate random users who won in this giveaway.
Okay, that is
So
it.
let me
This is the pre-built form or you worked on it? It's a pre-built, right?
this is revealed, yes.
Yeah, that's nice. So
But
we can do this
like
experiment for my meetup itself, right? What do you think? We can do this demo, right? Maybe upcoming session. You can we can try to execute it. So can is it is fairly end to end, right? All you need is a API or something. problem here is, and again, that's messy, right? You can't pay for APIs for each and every service which you're experimenting on an enterprise.
Yes, yes.
That is, that's a big challenge, and I think if someone should solve this, like we can't simply now meetup ka, I think API लेने के लिए we'll have to like pay, I think, correct?
So I'm sharing this link in this
Yeah,
in Zoom chat. Can you like
I can check. Okay,
share your entry?
yeah, yeah. So I got this. Is it visible my screen like when I'm submitting the form? Is it visible or no? Also, you are sharing this.
Yeah, I am sharing it. So are you able to open this link in your laptop?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It is not compulsory, so I'll simply add it. So I simply added it. I submitted it.
Okay. So let me show you first how it got stored. Yeah. I created this candidate one. I
Yeah.
think you created some other candidate.
I
So
named
so here we are showing.
my name. I put my name. This one was there. It is not created, I guess.
Okay. Mm. So did it say that it recorded it successfully?
Uh, Form trigger isn't listening yet. That's what it's saying.
Okay, okay. One second. Let me make this
Yeah,
public.
yeah, the negative.
Then yeah, 1 second.
So is it like so okay? I'm submitting it, then what will happen? Okay, send it to the form.
So anyways, I will show you like
No, no, I can attempt it if you want. So I'll just name myself and I have a number.
so this is just like an example of like what all we can do. I think we can do pretty much anything with anything.
Yes, yes. Perfect. Yeah. Thanks for sharing there
The-
also. Like I just did that submission. Is it working? Work for? Check.
So what does it say
Form
that?
prompt trigger still not listening. Yours went through, right? What you
Okay,
submit?
1 second, 1 second. I think it listens for only one time. So can you like try again? Uh,
So this,
yeah, I think yeah, now it worked.
yeah, glad you are here.
Yeah, I think yeah. So it works for one time only, but we can need. Like, I will figure out how we can submit multiple
No,
entries.
no, it worked, right?
So now,
My data you can see, correct?
yeah, we can we it will be there. Yeah, we will.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's nice. So it's basically on top of the meetup. It's still not connected to the meetup APIs, correct? It's just a giveaway, the form submission that executed side correctly.
Yeah, so via this form we will be able to collect entries
Uh-huh.
and store it in DB. Okay, and then after collecting entries, we need to just when we are ready for giveaway, we need to you know execute this workflow. It will
Uh-huh.
just make a form public. Actually, not a form, but an application. Okay, one second.
So that's nice. So you like to work on the workflow, right? It's out of interest you are doing it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, I'm starting like with it, but I'm just exploring what all I can leverage with it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I have like big plans, but I need to just first need to know what all does it offer.
Mhm. Yeah. You
So
code
for
in
example,
Python or not? Do you code in Python?
Yeah, I know Python, but I don't code it in it much.
Okay.
Mm. So as we can see that these are the entries. These were the entries which were fetched from database.
Uh-huh.
And when we just click on this pick random name, it will just execute some kind of JavaScript code to pick a random candidate.
So, Amande, what do you say? Like, so that's the whole idea of AI Collabspace. So, what you can do is you can maybe as the community grows, or like maybe right now, like at least 40 people, 50 people are there, right? And so we can do this live or maybe on the weekends, and you can execute this and showcase to the other members, right? If they come,
Sure, I can, yeah.
right? You can,
That would be.
right? So it will be a practical project. I can post it on X. So maybe I can start. So this is the first time, like since someone with a bit of a pre-knowledge joined this, because before that 2 sessions has happened and mostly everyone was pure beginner, so they don't even know anything about it. So we can put a pin here. Maybe we can connect. So are you connected to the WhatsApp group of this collab space?
Not sure, I need to like check once.
Yeah, so you can post, and that's my X also. You can follow me. So what I do is you can check the vision also. It's under actually the conscious project which I'm working on. Right. And on this
Okay.
practical, so what we can do is maybe you can come on video now, and we can just wrap it at the end, and we can decide the next agenda. Since that is very interesting, the projects that you are working on. So we can make it leverage. So anyway, these are, and it's not even IP or anything. There's no reservations. You can practically use it in some practical use cases, and there's no need to like keep it private. Even I always say that in AI space you have to collaborate. So either one practical project we can do, and I can arrange one session in upcoming, maybe in a day or two, and in 1 hour you can explain to them like how you did it on render or something. So I'm giving you the space hosting, like you can simply speak, and maybe you are the first one as a collaborator you can host. And as it grows and as we make it, I'm trying to keep it mostly virtual, because what happens when you do the physical meetup, people usually don't have time for that. So our 200 people will do, and in at least in long online, if I'm motivated enough, I will be anyway there. If you're not, you can always join. Tomorrow, I think I'll keep one basic session only. So as I evolve, I'll keep on. So X for posting, I think I will do that project by myself also, because I want to demo on my own X, right? So that would be one basic project, because I'm more on the LLM side. I'm looking at the pure AI. So like LLM, can you use LLM kind of a LangChain? Do you know LangChain and LangGraph? Have you worked on it?
Yeah, actually, I've heard of it, but I
Yeah.
haven't used it myself.
So these are the
I would, I would very much love to know about it.
yes. So
To be able
that's kind of
to.
a session I will do. So you can simply post it that what I will do is I'll create one kind of a Excel, and only 2 to 3, whatever people are there in the group, and they can. So what the immediate next step is where I'm talking and being very practical here. So you will come, I'll give that space. You can arrange your topic like what you want to speak, right? So you can take that session and can simply share whatever you more you will share,
Okay.
the more you will collaborate. You will see within couple of like upcoming days and months or whatever it's. The upcoming time will be very much related to you rather than people who are in traditional businesses. I strongly believe people who are doing these kind of experimentation, they are going to be the leaders in upcoming like 2 to 3 years. You just wait, and most of the automation just started at a very big way. And the moment the Comet is being launched, right? So one session I'll do about the Comet, like what exactly it is, agentic systems and all. People who understand how things are evolving, right, they are going to be getting the insight, right? That okay, I can be the leader in this space, and within 2 years, things will get mature also. Maybe anytime will also die out. You never know, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why I said the power of these big players can stay, and maybe it becomes purely private. They put a lot of premium features which a lot of normal people cannot do, right? So we are catching up, and things are getting out into very quickly. So Gen AI from video point of view, anything like Sora, and have you used Sora? Do you have Sora? ChatGPT, right?
Uh,
Sora.
I'm not sure actually.
Sora, you know?
Quora, yeah, yeah,
Sora,
social
Sora.
media.
Sora. Sora. It's a video
Yeah,
generator.
Quora, yeah, yes. I'm familiar with that,
Yes.
yes.
So that's what I'm saying. You have to keep your mind multidimensional. So with you, I think I can set up one session where you can share how you installed. Maybe I can put it here. How you
I think like this will be the best way for any beginner who is like starting with N10.
yeah.
So because they will be able to do all the automation workflow for free.
You have no idea how happy I am that you like basically came up with that kind of an approach, because that's what I'm trying to get out of this, because there's no point giving basics. I love to share basics because I totally want to do it on the this is under AI awareness, right? But unless you
Yeah.
make it practical or something like that, right? So you can like share how I just put it there, how to install render plus an. Anyway, we will connect and I'll give you the, you can just give me that what you're going to cover, right, in that session. Anytime and render. You already did it here. I'll not try to again repeat in future sessions, that it will be purely random. You can share, like right now you shared, you can share it. So we will, I'll maybe on the weekends, I'll give it 2 days so that a lot of people can join, right, in this particular session where you're going to stream. And as even 2 or 3 people join, 10 people join, right? They can understand render and it will be recorded. So I'll put it there on the YouTube also, something like that. It's just a recorded session. I'm keeping it very raw, but it will be a log of how things are evolving. And anyway, we are virtually definitely connected. Where are you based out of right now in Delhi?
So I'm based in south of Delhi. Yeah,
Where exactly?
uh, Sarita Vihara.
Sarita. Okay, maybe Saket में हुआ Saket. It's not
Sorry.
far. I think it's far.
But I think your meetup profile said you're in Bangalore.
Yeah, I do up and down. I was in Koramangala recently. My company, so I'm actually working again. That's a different profile. I'm kind of a work from I'm a next AI alumni. It's a Canada-based AI uh, network, right? So I did my own start. I had my own startup in agri-tech and all. But again, you can check my X profile. Consciously, I did. I just be connected on WhatsApp group, and I think in the meetup also in the messages I have put it there. What is the WhatsApp group? You can ping me on this also, right? And on X we are connected. So I'll make it very virtual kind of, think of it like the open virtual space where collaboration can happen. People who are learning, who want to learn, you can share your knowledge, right? And people who want to build, that is the key to this. I want to focus on very practical projects. So suppose you face some issues, I can jump in and try to solve it, right? So like this automated agency, things are very available. All you have to need is a couple of people who can make it very interesting and commercial also, right? So that is going to be the key to it.
Just 1 second. I think someone is at door.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So Amandeep, that's the key. I just gave you a bit of a vision kind of an approach, and I'll just see. Just a second. Yeah. Okay.
So I think I can prepare a Google Doc
Yeah.
where I can,
So this session, I'll keep very short. So next session will be there. I'll pre-arrange it by tomorrow. You can just tell me, and I know the topic is how anytime we did it to render. Like maybe on Thursday or Friday we can do it. It's not that kind of a thing. It's just keeping you in the momentum of learning, right? With you, like 10 people, as things are evolving, you can collaborate. The main thing is collaboration. You can share your knowledge with other people, and if you want, you can record. Anyway, if you have your own channel, you can record it. I will try to sooner or later. I will try to host a virtual space where you can create the video in a very like I'll have my team will record the video in a better way, and you as a speaker can be we can put it across on the internet, right? That don't need to
okay.
reinvent it, right? If one person has put a video in Europe, let's say talking about N8N, right? Why someone else again have to upload the same video, right? We have to evolve with the new knowledge, and that's kind of reporting. So that's purely commercial thing, but we can do it here also. Next topic. So maybe what is the working time and how we can do this? So Friday or Saturday is good time for you to speak, or like what do you think?
Yep. I think Friday and Saturday is a good time. Actually,
Right.
I'm currently working remotely,
Okay.
and yeah, and yeah, most of the times I'm like free at after 7 p.m.
17. Okay. I'll
And
do that. So
I think
I'll put it there because you were the first of one who is collaborating on this part, right? So we will connect anyway. You ping me on WhatsApp as well as on the group. You please join, and on X also you
sure.
connected. So I'll the topic and how we can arrange it in a better way. So I'll try to give it a 2 or 3 days of head start. Not like these kind of sessions. These are everyday kind of online session, right? Even 0 people join, I'll anyway be there. But with you, I think we will give it a 2 or 3 days so people understand what is the context. So you can just give me the context what you're going to cover in, let's say, 40 minutes or 45, 40 minutes. Anytime with
Okay.
render installation, and I'll do the marketing as in like what we can do there interesting, right? Let's experiment with this. I want to, and maybe in the physical meetup also. I was actually last this meetup happened in Hodgecast, right? So 2 or 3 people came again. It's just a beginning, right? So uh, like maybe one we can do physical here also, like in some co-working space or something like that, where we can do a kind of a good session. Okay.
So that would be great actually, since I'm working from home.
Yeah. So
Mm.
that's people. One thing a lot of techies are not understanding, and which I'm trying to enhance and like focus, because I've been attending meetups for way too long. Right? Not only this meetups, tech meetups like by AWS,
Okay.
all the major, minor, and Bangalore, Mumbai, and all. It doesn't matter. Like it being virtually connected is good because it saves your time. Again, I don't have much time to to connect, but the collaborative and physical presence is very important. Like when you can see, when people talk with people, you can talk. That is the key to like being very reliable kind of a upcoming, right? So like how we can create something practically and being collaborative space. So one hackathons definitely I'm planning, right? So if it all goes good and at least 10 or 15 people are interested here, so I'll do one of our hackathon like this on any time on Monday. Our target is like within 1 day or 2 day, can we create a very practical project which is helpful for people and we can release it. That's it. No expectation, nothing. Think of it like a fee save or something like that. Because you have to be in that mindset. AI, you cannot win it by being egoistic that I can work on it. Because you see, right, the workflow is everything is available. All you have to do is pick and start working. Right. That's it.
Right.
Right.
Mm.
So it doesn't help anyone to keep it. It's community approach to building an AI, right? And you can check what I'm working on the conscious AI under the conscious project. So it's a bigger philosophical framework. And this is that AI awareness part. And I would love to see it evolving like this, like with you or any kind of a different vertical. So you are coming purely from the builder perspective. There will be learners who will be joining here also. So we will connect learners and builders also. And there is collaboration also. So if it becomes very commercial, you are free to collaborate with people here. And if they can help or they have a business use case, like there's a builder community here also, they have very practical business use case. They want someone who can develop it. So you can come and solve the problem for them, something like that, right? So let's see how it evolves, right? Okay.
So I will like ping you once I create the doc and all the context around it,
Yes.
like what
So
all we
it's
can discuss.
just like this session. You have seen the format, right? And 1 or 2 events which I have done already. It's just a topic. Because you have 40 minutes or something like 30 to 40 minutes. Uh, Topic
Okay.
will be very precise. How anytime is there. It will be always there and it will be recorded. So good thing is we will have the recording also. So even if 1 or 2 people are always there, we can put the recording and in the future sessions looking backward, we can market that also. I will market it that okay, this is the speaker and this is what we talked about. So the topic is how Anytime can be installed on render. I'll rephrase it in a better way so that it is more connected to the more audience, right? You focus on the technical part. So 30, 40 minutes, you share what you want to share on Anytime and I will try to connect with more speakers, yeah? Or learners, something like that.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, this nice connecting with. Maybe tomorrow session will be a bit of a basic, but anyway, anything last closing comment and we can like close it. And anyway, we are connected, so we can continue our discussions there. Any last words or like it's a good night or something like
No, like I feel like it is a great opportunity at the moment to, explore about this N10,
that?
because it is like a tool which you can like tweak it anyway.
Yeah,
And it like for building anything, it is like the next level thing. Like for example, the new era of building things which could be automated.
yeah.
Yeah. So we can like, so this is a great moment for anyone to, and a great opportunity for them to learn anytime.
Okay, Amandeep. So nice talking to you. Have a great time. Okay, bye.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.